Well, this is an interesting development that could become good news. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick here at Universal Studios Florida to show you what's new and give you some updates. Let's get started. First, here in City Walk. The construction walls have been removed around Universal's Great Movie Escape. Let's take a closer look. Right next to the entryway, we have this billboard highlighting the two escape rooms, a Jurassic World escape room, and I think the one I'm most looking forward to, a Back to the Future escape room.
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts! What the hell is a gigawatt?
This escape room here in City Walk is to open later this fall, and the construction walls being removed means we're one step closer to that actually happening. I have never done an escape room. I'm a little nervous about it, but if I have Nikki with me and it's related to like movie trivia, I think I'll have a chance. A little further down here in City Walk, the construction walls remain around the little splash pad. But I'm sure they're getting close to finishing that up. As we get closer to the entryway, we can see these welcoming banners are still rolled up from the hurricane. Didn't want those down while the wind was blowing. But we can also see the Halloween Horror Nights medallion and some of the haunted house banners, which were removed for the hurricane, have been placed back in their proper spots. And as we're walking in, I would like to share that I noticed as I was parking, the prime parking is up to $60 today. That pricing tends to bounce between $50 and $60. So if it's $60 today, I think Universal is anticipating a larger crowd. As you guys know, with Halloween Horror Nights, they took away Maxie the taxi, and we have this bicycle. Or is it really a bicycle?
The secret is, it's Bumblebee.
It's a transformer? Oh, my bad. I said that too loud. I had my suspicions about this trike, and now they've been confirmed, but the cabbie wants me to keep quiet about it. Too late now, we all know. Outside of the Five and Dime here on Hollywood Boulevard, we can see the Mausoleum head plaques are on sale, 30% off. However, since Halloween Horror Nights is half over, I feel like the discount should be 50%. Just saying. I would also like to point out, inside of the Five and Dime, they have this cool looking Frankenstein ball cap for $27. I have to admit, it's pretty slick. And for $13, this Frankenstein's monster keychain. I think my daughter Courtney would really like this. She loves Frankenstein. She could use it as a keychain, or if she wanted to hang it on a Christmas tree, that would work too as an ornament. Currently, there is no one in line for crepes. I just want to remind you guys that the crepe stand does open early. It opened at 8 a.m. this morning. And by the way, I think I am done with Hurricane Ian updates. Things are so much back to normal that I can just do normal update videos now. You know that teaser I did at the beginning of the video? Well, it's regarding the ET attraction. So remember in the update video I did, I don't know, 8 to 10 days ago, I mentioned how during a backstage tour of ET, the tour guide mentioned that the scent, that pine tree scent that is in the queue, that everyone loves, you know, that queue is famous for that pine tree scent. The company that made that had gone out of business, and according to the tour guide, who you know is not in administration or management, they said that Universal did not have a plan to replace the scent. They were just going to let it dissipate. Well, good news. One of you guys, one of my viewers, shared that video with a company that does scents, Essential FX. They also do like various types of theme park scents, like even in the area. They've done stuff for Disney. Well, the consultant for that company is going to reach out to Universal and try to help them with that ET scent. So, how about that? It looks like, well, maybe we didn't save ET's home planet, but maybe we saved the queue. I will leave a link to that company, Essential FX. Go check out some of the other scents that they do for theme parks, and hopefully something works out, and we don't have to worry about ET's pine tree scent again. So whoever shared that video with that company, thank you! Thank you so much! Inside of SpongeBob Store Pants, they have, for $82, this lounge fly featuring Patrick, SpongeBob, a Krabby Patty, and the matching wallet for $55. No press penny machine in here though. But there is one outside of the store near the restrooms. This is a crank style press penny machine that features 4 designs. SpongeBob doing some jellyfishing, SpongeBob and Patrick, Mr. Crab, and Squidward. Outside of the ET toy closet, they have another crank style press penny machine. This one features 4 designs as well. E.T., Woody Woodpecker, E.T., and then SpongeBob and Gary. Oh my God, I am so hungry right now. I have to figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch, and I've gotta do that quick. It just might have to be something in Springfield on Fast Food Boulevard. Nope, it's too crowded. I usually try to eat early. I try to beat the crowds by eating as soon as the places open up, but my schedule got a little off today. I started a little later, so now I'm hungry when everyone else is hungry, and the lines are gonna be long. I don't think there's gonna be any way around that right now. I said I was done with hurricane updates, but I was wrong. The Twirl and Hurl has not reopened since the hurricane came through, so perhaps some type of maintenance being done as a result of the hurricane. Here in Krusty Land, the Midway games at Strike 3, some cool prizes to win. These are called Bum Bums. You have a Frankenstein's Monster Bum Bum and a Jack-o'-lantern Bum Bum, and to go along with it, a couple of chili dogs is what I'm told these are. What is Strike 3? You have these air cannons and you aim them over there at the cans of Duff beer, knock those down. That's how you win the Bum Bums and the chili dogs. For some reason, I always like to show you the wait time for the Simpsons ride. I think it's because of this big clown head with the googly eyes. I thought it was going to be a busy day based on the parking prices, but the wait for this is only 15 minutes. I'm kind of thinking that prime parking price should be set at $50 today. I guess another thing I should mention when it comes to the hurricane and the recovery here at the theme parks, not all of the HHN food tents facades have been put back in place. And I do have to say, since the hurricane has passed, the weather here in Central Florida has been postcard. Though the weather here in London doesn't seem quite authentic today for some reason. Is it the bright blue skies, the no clouds? I can't put my finger on it. With rain, clouds, and gray skies, it always feels a little more Londonly that way. Well, son of a gun, I thought I would try a jacket potato today, but it's not open. Inside of Diagon Alley, we can see that the wait time for Gringotts is 35 minutes. I thought I would show you an entree inside of the Leaky Cauldron, but the line is out the door. I've got to figure something out fast. And now I'm gonna steal a joke that's been circulating for a few days. Hurricane Ian, you had one job. Why does Fast and Furious still stand? I cannot take credit for that joke. Whoever came up with it first, mwah, chef's kiss. Well, I had pizza last night. I'm not gonna have it again for lunch. There is a large crowd gathered outside of Finnegan's, but they do have bar seating. Let's see if I can step right in and sit there. It was 20 minutes for a table, so I did find a seat at the bar, and we have some live entertainment happening right now. This is the shepherd's pie for $18.95. It is seasoned ground beef with mushrooms and a crust of potatoes and cheddar cheese on top, served with root cellar vegetables. There's also a vegan option. The vegan option is a little more at $20.95. The vegan option is going to be a seasoned Beyond Meat with mushrooms, peas, carrots, topped with a vegan mashed potato. And now it's time for Rick's quick food review of the shepherd's pie at Finnegan's. First time I've had a shepherd's pie there. Let's talk about the crusted potatoes. Potatoes with cheese. Who doesn't love cheesy potatoes? I love it, so that was good. Now the meat sauce was good. The only thing, or the only issue I have with the meat sauce inside was that it does have mushrooms in it, and I'm not a fan of mushrooms, so I did have to pick around that, but otherwise it was pretty good. Is it better or worse than the one that they have over there in Diagon Alley? The shepherd's pie or the cottage pie over there? It's on the same level to me. A very like, I would call it a hearty comfort food dish. So if you're okay with mushrooms, I think you might like that. Now if you don't like mushrooms, you might want to try something different. But I should say there were not a lot of mushrooms, so you know, you could just pick around it like I did. And also I should mention, since we are at Finnegan's, I did do my own Rix trick, which is to get the free soda bread, but treat that as a dessert. It's a very dense bread, and when you put that butter and the apple butter on it, it's almost like having a cupcake. This is the new Latin street dance show, which I cannot show much of because of copyrighted music. Inside of Sahara Traders, they have, for $16, these, I guess I'll call it wall art. This one's Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Mummy, and Dracula. Also $16, this is a magnet set, the Bride of Frankenstein, and her bow, Frankenstein's monster. And for $28, we've already seen one cool Frankenstein hat today. Here is another. This fine Sunday afternoon, the Revenge of the Mummy roller coaster is a 60-minute wait. Here in New York City, the Halloween Horror Nights food tents, they have their facades up, looking sharp again. Let's take a look again inside of the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. One thing I wanted to point out in here, thanks to a viewer, is the spooky numbers they're using. So we have a 13 there. Over here, 1408, which is from a scary movie. I think John Cusack was in that. And then over here, we have the number 237, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, related to The Shining. I would also like to point out all of the Halloween Horror Nights phone cases. $35 for various designs. Celebrate Halloween year-round, or just use it during spooky season. No sooner do the brand new side panels for Rip Ride Rockit get installed, do they have to be removed because of high hurricane-forced winds. Kung Fu? No? Yes? Kung Fu Panda.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hashtag! I'm sorry, hashtag. I tease. I tease hashtag.
Calm down.
I tease.
Breathe.
I joke because I love. Hashtag's the best. You know what? I've been working hard trying to inform and entertain you. Let me take a break and let Universal do some of the heavy lifting. And we'll have Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas entertain you for now.
Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.